Look, I wanted to use this tournament and the opportunity that the coaches gave me very well, in terms of getting my confidence back and getting my game back where it used to be, and I believe that is exactly what I've done so far, and I'll continue to work hard and continue to improve from this.
Yeah, when the fans criticized you, there was a time, I think, second group match. Did you feel at some point that you wanted the soul to swallow you?
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, we used to it. We used to it by now. It happens quite a lot, and it's very important how you react to it. I mean, it happened to Gabuza when he was at Pirates. It happened to a whole lot of strikers in Qatar, and not only strikers, but everyone else on the pitch experiences that. So you have to be strong mentally and be ready for what lies ahead.
Tshegofatso, one, do you think this is a South African culture? And two, how much of an impact do you think does it have on maybe affecting the progression of strikers in the country?
Look, at the end of the day, I don't want to say it's a South African thing. It happens all over the world. As football fans, they want to support their team and see their team do well and players do well for the team. It's part of the game, and it requires us as players to be strong, mentally especially. I mean, we also saw what has been happening with Delhi early in the media as well. So I believe it's good for footballers to seek psychologists as well and try and strengthen their mentality as well, because there's a lot that we deal with that people don't know, and they don't know how it affects us in the long run as well.
You've touched on a actually important subject, mental health, the proper support structures. Do you think, I mean, you've been to numerous clubs now, do you think there's sufficient support and help for that sort of part of the game?
In our league currently, I'm afraid to say not at all. We're not even close. I mean, it's something that we really need to improve on. I don't know who is going to start it, but we need to start somewhere. We need to help our players, mentally, physically as well, emotionally, because if you're not good mentally, you won't be able to give out the performances that people expect you to give out. So it's something that we need to start with.
Do you think footballers in South Africa are treated differently? That you guys are superhuman?
Yeah, look, there's a high demand, in terms of performances, which is what we came into this game knowing. And like I said, we have to be strong mentally. It's not going to come easy, we have to be strong, honestly. We have to be strong, and there's nothing else that we can do. We have to be strong and ready and embrace the challenges that come with being a footballer.
So do you feel like this is something that, since it's not happening with the clubs, something that you guys have to take on as players, like most of the responsibility of looking after your mental health and making sure that you're able to overcome all your struggles?
Yes, definitely. I mean, you always need to have a good support structure around you, and if you can't find one, then seek psychologists as well that can help you get through these times that we're going through. It's difficult to face supporters when you're playing, you want to do your best, and the next minute they're booing you. It's a very difficult state and position to be in as a footballer, because all you want to do is enjoy the game and to do well. I mean, mistakes happen in football. We're human at the end of the day.
What's next?
What are you taking home the most important message that you've learned throughout the tournament?
This has been a really, how do I say it, a good breather from me, from club football and all. I have a future to go and decide when I go back. So I've learned a lot being with these group of players. We all came here with different reasons and different objectives, and at the end of the day, we came together as a team and we fought. Honestly, we fought, but it wasn't meant to be to take the trophy that we wanted. But we'll go for the third place tomorrow and we'll give it our all.
And sorry to take you back to this looking after yourself subject. But you are a player who has experienced some highs and then there were lows, struggles in the career. Did you try maybe to seek that help to keep yourself going?
Yes, look, I'm a firm believer in family being there and supporting, and I will always go to them and seek them, in terms of trouble because they know where I come from. They know what it takes, to make it out there in the world, and I'll continue to believe in them. So that is my support system, and they've always been there for me.
And we saw your club, they've made a statement saying in negotiations with Swans. Are you able to tell us how far those negotiations have gone?
So far, I can't mention anything on that yet. I'm still going to go back to Joburg and sit down with my agent, and then we'll see what options we have and take it from there.
You worked with Steve Compella before 2019, before Paris signed you, and then it was your best spell as much as it was short, but you had a good season in that season. Do you think it's something that will help you just to kickstart you again under him?
Yeah, look, I love Coach Steve. He's one of the best coaches in the country. Yes, people criticize him for not winning trophies and what, before, but he's one of the best coaches in all honesty. How many players come from his coaching and they have gone on to do well, so it would definitely be a great opportunity to be working with him again.
Do you have a future Paris?
Like I said, I can only go and decide that once I'm back with my agent again. So as of yet, I don't know anything.